enti media medemani ebehwe Italian Serie A no na nanu so ahwe FA Cup no ene La Liga matches mu kakra boss player me started there yenhwe Serie A table no Serie City after Matchday 29 going into Matchday 30. Inter at the first with 64 points, Napoli at the second with 61 points, Atalanta at the third with 58 points, Bologna at the fourth with 53 points, Juve at the fifth with 52 points, Lazio at the sixth with 51 points, and Roma at the seventh with 49 points, Fiorentina at the eighth with 48 points, AC Milan at the ninth with 47 points, and Udinese at the Wanyak at the 10th with 40 points. It's a choice say Matchday way no emube shepa because teams ni nyina per points. Me start here free match Juventus against Genoa at the J Arena. Match where a new beginning for Juventus Football Club and the new head coach Igor Tudor. To say Thiago Motta yenye jano kwan ama to say Igor Tudor and the new manager for team and friend Juventus. But boss player usha team and friend Juventus Football Club na obeka se bia Thiago Motta sakin no ayem prepare ho ana mo de prepare ho am de sakin no because of starting season ni as I be Matchday fourth na oye in the top 2 na obetumi kra contend for the league but a normal kwa animu no and normal chance edane edema Thiago Motta enti na Thiago Motta ye pamo no baako because of the poor decision making particularly with the lineup na eya oye no ene Kevin Turam eboboa the next day Kevin Turam make the starting lineup could minus oye number 10 the creative outlet our team nim no near the nibo 8 na branch friend Weston McKinney and elbow number 10 Kenyan Yildiz constantly na ordinate bench na free bench and eba be she game nim in terms of say all making a starting level no idea na coach friend Thiago Motta and consistent with the lineup decision making be all year with the lineup no na shada enkoye and former team friend Juventus consistency no when ya our lineup nima ebetumi aboa about that chemistry that telepathy between the players amomo to me abobo ni ye one main reason ejina so amomo to me sake brother friend Thiago Motta because of the decision making with the selecting of the first 11 baako enso ne say na Juve team no omu possession sterile possession edienti en America sa se hwe Italian league na team omu crop possession pa Inter first na team friend Juventus abeda second under Thiago Motta with 59.1% possession. It's natural say Juventus Football Club no more bobo na omu kura ball ne pa but some possession na no munya no omu fanye bibia e park ne so it is also statistics here at that Angela from Kumasi 96.1 you could see say Juve rank last in terms of say passes omu ball e dia opponents in the area Juve rank last in terms of forward passes Juve rank last in terms of passes into the box of the opponent per 90 minutes. It's possession in the Juve nya, but Juve possession at the end of the year. Born in Kwanim, born a Kwanechinkwa. It was such a imagine you could see the metric of back passes in the opponent's half and Juve defensive third no, and no point of Juve ranking in the Italian Serie A. It's when your second best possession. 59.1%, but some possession ball no forward passes on a ranking last, ball no passes into the box of the opponent on a ranking last, long passes on a ranking last, but the no ranking first and back passes opponent in half and no defensive third and nothing na terminals sterile possession. When your possession but possession on fanya hwe e de ewo game nim eno ene ha Thiago Motta amwan amanu normal na oye ewo Juventus Football Club no anko animu eti baako was in the selection onye consistent with the selection baako so ye in the style of play how are not a struggle so obey use possession e dey effective games particularly both player ewo against low blocks. Se na hwe Juve against low blocks crowd one area we Juve fan na obubefu because when your possession now fan hwe na boss player be boss season at this stage of the season na Juve goals difference no below 20 a chose team need to be shego Juve has 48 goals, averaging 1.6 goals per 90 minutes, and will form for a club of the caliber like Juventus Football Club. It is tower possession, and we now more team and our coach of Thiago Motta. I'm a team no and to me and I'm a man share a lot of goals. I'm a man to me 3 points. And the third point in there, may Thiago Motta sin chain. Nam di Cristiano Giuntoli Abeshaw, the sporting director of Juventus Football Club. Medical Becaccio say Gianluca Ferrero and Mauricio Canavino ever fair Jumano from Agnelli ni Pavone Vedmuno. No. Number one candidate for the sporting directorship role na Giuntoli of Napoli, because Giuntoli ejuma no aye no Napoli building multiple squads for Serie, for Spalletti and some more that Scudetto title no na Giuntoli ejuma no so ani but boss play Giuntoli about Juventus no the signings are Oyema Thiago Motta in the both transfer windows, that is the summer and the winter transfer windows no eno ma nkoyie Roy Kelly ebaye Ofan enko yie Kolomwani bae bear 4 matches and oba peke boss play free oyenti Kolomwani din bio Renato Vega obaye ne match baako bi kɔ do sako ye mistake and eje ball no e de kɔhye Juventus Football Club. Alberto Costa nipa bebre kɔ mo Juventus Football Club enim sa Alberto Costa yi omo fa no from Victoria Guamares on ball left back oton for 13.6 million euros obaye ball no kuro nya bi mo about a fan coup minus about for 51.3 million onya impact na expect so obenya Consisawa okofan from low and no na boss player wo dwene ho a onti ase so obefa Consisawa from low from Porto now what Matteo Sula wo ko Frosinone akose 11 goals ama 3 assists na beton sa player no asa ko Frosika fofo agde akofo obi loan de kama Matteo Sula etinaya ka boss player ka sabi nyansa wo because Consisawa ya obey new league adaptation by Diamano but Sule no ebo league ni dada a league no kwa watu me perform ya kire say onimbo ne boye eti Giuntoli amwa coach from Thiago Motta Pierre Kalulu na abeka say eye fantastic signing na oba eni modimono aso ani otumi ball across the back line and say Juve ho kire no at the right back position no or deputize wo ho a obo edematim no Nicolas Gonzalez oba on and off 28.1 million onya effect attack Abrao na community so baba be left back no omuton from 12 omuton for 12 million oba en Andrea Cambiaso a from next generation say on ebo Cabral ba en plan kwa eti transfers no boss play obobo so a obetumi aka say Di Gregorio about the friend Catherine Turam Pierre Kalulu and maybe to an extent Cook minus and any impact on about 10 to 12 signings are omuye e wo team nim. About a friend Douglas Luiz 50 million boss player Douglas Luiz onye bi mo ye man chance cross o man me Bobby me ti ball no ho amehwe na oba mu awase pria no wase afrim eti Giuntoli so mo Thiago Motta in terms of the signings na oyema team no ena me departures bi a oye emo mo fit team no amwa team no Juve in the general transfer no mo per Ronald Araujo no person mo spend about 70 million de ba for center back because no mo ho akere mo Brema pria omoja Danilo amanako eti na aka gati mu a ono na beba bebo but boss player in the summer transfer no jai Dion Hoyson oton for 15 million to Bournemouth. We're reserving just 10% of a salon clause. It's both a Nadia Juventus Football Club, Giuntoli signings no etumia bomu Enzo Baranachaya and Eko Valencia ko hebo Matteo Sule and Eko Roma or important player at the moment Fagioli for Fiorentina ko hebo Miretti for Genoa ko hebo and about from Moiskin is the second goal scorer, top goal scorer in the entire Italian Serie A. It's a choice Giuntoli so ne signings no antumi amwa Thiago Motta. It's Thiago Motta now on one lineup. Thiago Motta now on one style of play in terms of so mo keep possession power but mo for possession ni bibia and Giuntoli so signings no and ma Thiago Motta antumi anya the effect onya o Bologna no want to me replicate that same effect and team from Juventus Football Club but do for no hese Giuntoli sorry, you go to the able to me abemo some new manager bounce, not to me keep more on track, no more Champions League football because you see the fifth Bologna at the fourth. And they say Italian Serie A need to me guarantee the fifth place spot. It says fifth place spot no e kwa the among the English Premier League. It is a say Juve for e pro mu hu ye pa no mkoko that Champions League spot no and then enyo mu ni team be a off na e ba bebo oni Patrick Vieira January and Bababo. Patrick Vieira replace Alberto Gilardino after Gilardino fantastic job or boy Edema team no and Mama Baye Gilardino because Abel Good Monson retired the money in free team but we replace you with Richard Malinowski and Abate friend Andrea Pinamonti and our no necessary top scorer with 8 goals. Oba January there are some players be so to me and then Juventus for a lucky say Aaron Martin the left backer only the assist or one of their main king creative athletes were suspended on to be mobi and to a power on the left hand side. But in terms of the central midfield, Martin Frendrop, a very good player, initiative attack, Fabio Miretti, Richard Malinowski, and Abati FM Pinamontia only the lineup. No, these are players a Juve for no it will show muye no mu continue muye so mo pese omu tuminya a point every free match now. But boss player because of the new manager bounce now team a friend Juve to me enya with I go to dono me expect say ombe to me win some match no ebia by 1 or 2 goals be a free side game no to Juve against Genoa no boss player I'm expecting Juventus Football Club to win that match. Yanko next match no yanko the Temo Frankie eho na Fiorentina so ne Atlanta Asia you say Atlanta la there omo first Scudetto title omo the third on the table with 58 points, 6 points separating them from Inter Milan. And they can't afford to say omo to me drop points against team Fiorentina. But both player Fiorentina at the 8th. And no man said I'm picking more compared to their last season under Vincenzo Italiano. But although say omo the 8th no performance no and shut down confirm and normal they are scoring goals, they are enjoying their football and their last match omo boy no almost say Juventus 3-0. But Osha Fiorentina team na nipa ba kwa yemo na baso pa Daniele Prade their sporting director. This is a manner Fiorentina no ba 2 times but ni na oba onya impact e wo team nim. Daniele Prade obi abeka na no on a sporting director e be Roma in 2004. On a appointed Luciano Spalletti. Ama Luciano Spalletti eba fa team a friend Roma. Ebi omu compete here 3 consecutive second place spot. Ebi omu kwa Champions League. No mu yi Real Madrid okra a film in the Champions League. Spalletti na de Francesco Totti started that first na ade no e Roma. Daniele Prade ya on one appointed Abranche friend Spalletti in 2012. And Daniele Prade eba Fiorentina for the first time. Oba no na Fiorentina akọ 3 managers na enwoma enkoye enfama Fiorentina. Abacha friend Selisa Mihailovic, Della Rossi, and Abacha friend Vincenzo Guarini. No mu 3 managers in the past season. No, 3 managers still na enwoma enkoye enfama Fiorentina. Abacha friend Daniele Prade beba oba appointed Vincenzo Montella. No a stellar season with Catania. No more a record point talia omunya bida in their history. Vincenzo Montella himself attacking football and no Vincenzo Montella at the Bema Fiorentina with Daniele Prade the important players beba like Juan Cuadrado, like Stefano Savic, omunya beba the team no and about Fiorentina amomanya 2 consecutive 4th place spot. Ombe to me they are Europe, ombe back to back Coppa Italia finals, ombe runner up Baku Omulusu to Napoli Football Club. It's the first coming of Daniele Prade Fiorentina no Odombe ya ye pa obe spend 4 seasons. Some 4 seasons ni na Fiorentina ebebo European football. Obe sa akwa Udinese akwa nam Sampdoria. No masa ya madu so ombe fano after say woko komiso ebe to team na efem Fiorentina no. Daniele Prade be saba obaye no ohwehwe no maye no sakofa Vincenzo Montella sa omma no mo start bibi e wo Fiorentina. Vincenzo Montella no man said amfa but boss play oba appoint coaches like Yakini and also emfa but oba stamping authority our 2021 aba no all appointed Vincenzo Italiano e hona enoma ebesesa e dem Fiorentina team no yanka hu so makọ back to back Europa Conference League finals ni nyino ma lusu baku to Olympiacos baku to West Ham. It's Italiano Jumana or boy Edima team no na wasuru yepa baba Italiano elkono Daniele Prade SI na debium instead of so akobetumi afa any top coach no offer a young prospector no boy adwuma ye pa e Monza aye friend Daniele Palladino ebeba the first season with Fiorentina although so on the 8th but enoma pick it up ye yebetumi akasa signings na almost a free club in the departures out of the Fiorentina club no and also coach a friend Palladino because two center back partnership Lucas Martinez quarter, Nikola Milenkovic quarter, Martinez quarter and in Argentina, Nikola Milenkovic about Nottingham Forest, Omumi Enuniho, o left back, Christian Biragi, and so Efrio, o top winger in Ricardo Sotil, about AC Milan. It's idea about affecting the dynamics of the team. O creative outlet, Giacomo Bonaventura, on also a free team nima, o ye wine crowd boss player, 5 key players in the setup no, match near the 11 players nebo. 5 a free man ebe how but yon chokwa Daniele Prade ese replace you Pablo Mari Pongracic omababa replace Krofomi ni na no more center back no Milenkovic and Quarta it's Pablo Mari ni Pongracic from Lecce omoba and boss player omababa setting ni ye yen hwe nim ho Albert Goodmanson fan from Genoa he say no almost second top scorer with 6 goals
Albert Goodmanson
fantastic player on about replacing Ricardo Sotil but when a Goodmanson watching Sotil Goodmanson need to be operating the central areas more so Obo as a number 10 Ricardo Sotil more of a winger so all looking for the 1v1s and when a Goodmanson at the chair about a friend Ricardo Sotil Goodmanson can play in the back 3 can play in the back 4 because of how versatile he is and how good or in these central areas at the Matima your friend Fiorentina on 3 months and so bano or making sure so the Andrea Kopani the number 10 not the fellow the previous season to Jude Bellingham or Real Madrid Kopani by no although so when you some 3 games injury say hano but impact on kakana or peke at the Matimo and watching the style of play now using attacking fullbacks this season open one of the best fullbacks and our right fullbacks in the Italian Serie. Maybe you talk about Di Lorenzo because in the ball in the also, but you talk of a brother friend Dodo. Ball now no so elbow Edema Fiorentino. All parallel left, all up and down the right flanks. No, boss player also Edema team friend Fiorentina. It's Daniele Prade, a Jumano as a sporting director onim. Wayebi Roma. Wabebi of Fiorentina in the first coming and the second coming also wasai bi of Fiorentina odini hope no ejama for Palladino asasia odi ye adwuma no but boss player we see Atalanta win say a tough match but Fiorentina for no be making sure say on be pick aspirations no from an inspiration no from last match omunya against Juventus abro omo show mo 3-0 it's about Serie Atalanta
Atemio French na
Atemio French wa
Fiorentina Atalanta
yes emube shipa top liner yeah. And the capo cananieri head and Asia
okay
with 22 goals Moisikin 15 goals
wow
it's a
22-15
emuwa but boss player football they be here to be see
okay
be here to be see emu
for Atalanta
and Moisikin for Fiorentina but there ebema Atalanta that head over Fiorentina ni say omni the best away side in the Italian Serie Gasperini side no omu kwa away a omu ewi ni pa enti no be a tougher test e di ama Palladino mehwe kwa Palladino so be faso a breaking the man-to-man press of Gasperini
and as usual Dimola Lookman is Zapacosta
ombe ye adwuma no
Zapacosta at any point in time or adaka
yes so wing back system
yeah
enti de bia okono oba and makasa oba wing backs menu a ade ba ko e ma the wing back to wing back crosses
and no ye say
wing back ba ko no cross a ebetumi akwa si wing back ba ko no so it is a ba ko no Zapacosta no cross na e ko Belanova ho a Belanova no betumi apimashim because of the movement of the number 9 in midfielders no be take attention nyina from the far side wing back it ball ne ba no so bi ani no no apembo ni e de shim
wing back crossing the be hu woni su kura betimi e
we cross so na we cross na we di aba
wonim say bi awani kwa no we asan de
ehu amumi
e style bi a ana trick bi a Gasperini use ana
yes make us say one advantage of using the wing back system
okay
because Gasperini no obey use 3 attackers Retegi Catalara Lookman it is a Catalara ni Lookman make runs into the box we a defender when him back home mienu won hwe Belanova na ono wo sa side no wani kwa mu mienu ho pe Belanova nya free header e wo the far side but when mostly open play pan advantage no wo eti Inter Milan ko mo enjoy bi di Marco ye cross ne ba na wani hwe Lautaro ni Marcos Thuram ne Mkhitaryan mo wura box ma Dumfries be free it's born ebeba no ho it I think say one advantage this back three system for me enjoy but boss I think say Atlanta me pick you ahead of team friend Fiorentina although say Fiorentina etumi ahye Juve 3 e wo mu home but la dey e league no me nyana nko boss play mu na haji league no Gasparini adwuma na waye wa Atlanta no wa mu Europa League constant European football quarter-finals in the Champions League kwaji league na ebe me dem asene aye die Simeone Inzaghi the 9th team league in Sweden.
Johnny Live ewo Facebook Angel FM Kumase 96.1 Angel FM Kumase 96.1 and the governor room ewo siwa ne pa